ladies and gentlemen, we come in once again with what we call the hood jamming experience. And of course, with the hood jamming experience, we'll be talking about stories that impact, benefit, and motivate or empower the society, a country we live in. And of course, don't forget, it's your boy MC Fidi on this one, together with
Kemai Dollar.
And of course, welcome to the hood jamming experience.
Yeah, man.
And of course, in the hood jamming experience, Uganda Rwanda peace talks start today in Kigali. That is Rwanda.
That's huge news.
Yeah,
happening in the East African Federation.
Actually, it started today in the morning. This guys, it was held in Kigali. That is Rwanda. And of course, this follows the memorandum of understanding they signed actually last month.
In Angola.
In Angola, Luanda. And of course, from Uganda, representatives included, that is of course Minister of Internal Affairs, that is JJ Odong. And of course the Attorney General, that is Biaruhanga William. And of course the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Sam Kutesa. Actually, he's been the spearheader of this World Conference. So Mr. KMIT, the Rwanda peace talks, how are we benefiting from the Rwanda peace talks that are in Kigali actually today?
First of all, that the committee that flew to Kigali is the ad hoc committee that was formed from the memorandum of understanding. It was one of the conditions that the memorandum of understanding stipulated. It's a huge thing. We need peace in East Africa, especially now. Look at Rwanda. Majority of Rwandans have been to Uganda, and there's that association. There are families here, families there. So it wasn't really good. But I would want to mention some the things that were constituted in the memorandum of understanding. These are the things that they will be discussing. One of will be these countries have one is respect the sovereignty of each others and the neighboring countries. So those are the issues. Remember the issue that rose is like Rwanda was blaming Uganda in interfering in their domestic affairs, and also harboring enemies of Rwanda in Uganda, and also Uganda also sending the same vibe the other side. They're sending the same message the other side. They are choosing each other. So
that is one of it.
Then the second one, you have to refrain from actions conductive to destabilizing or subversion in the territory of the other party and neighboring countries. So it brings also to that aspect of security, eliminating all factors that may create such perception as well. You eliminate if Rwanda perceives that you guys have enemies there. Uganda has to step in, investigate. According to their perception. That's one of the things they will discuss in there. Then protect and respect the rights and freedom of nation of the other party. That is so important. And other party residing or transiting in their national territories. If the Ugandans there, Rwanda has to respect them. The rights there, and all that. Even us, we have to do the same. Then we have to resume as soon as possible the cross-border activities between both countries, including the movement of persons and goods for the development and improvement of the lives of their populations.
Let me cut you short. Actually, the Gatuna border has been closed since February this year. That point you've talked about, is it meaning that it's going to be opened as well as soon this pact is well understood?
That's the essence of the memorandum of understanding. As I'm mentioning here, those are the conditions for them to really sit down and discuss this agreement. Then the fifth that I like most, promote with the spirit of Pan-Africanism and regional integration, comprehensive cooperation in the fields of politics, security, defense, trade, cultural exchange, investment, and based on complementary and synergies. This is so important. Pan-Africanism. We need to look at the whole continent.
First, break it down for the hood jammers.
Pan-Africanism is it's an ideology.
Yeah.
It's started by our forefathers, Bote, Nyerere.
Yeah.
Talk of Kwame Nkrumah. Yeah, so for them they looked at Africa as the continent, as we are one people.
One people.
Yeah, we should front our own ideology, our own beliefs as Africans. And even when you're discussing in terms of the modern day, if you're discussing economics, we are discussing trade deals, we should look at it as a pan-Africanist.
As one.
Yeah, it's going to develop Africans, not like Ugandans only.
Or Rwandese only.
Yeah, so that's something that Paul Kagame has been preaching in his seminars. If you watch them on YouTube, then established an ad hoc commission for the implementation of the memorandum of understanding. That commission is the one that was established from both sides, Uganda and Rwanda. And in Uganda you mentioned them, and in Rwanda I'll mention them in a few. Then key facilitators gradually informed of progress in the implementation of the memorandum of understanding. Those are 7 points.
7 points.
Yeah, as I've mentioned them.
Yeah.
I'll also be putting them on the screen there. Yeah, so those are the points that they will be discussing on. So they cannot go and start discussing other things that are not stipulated in the MOU. Yeah. Basically, that's that.
Yeah, basically, among those points, I've really liked that point of integration, which is going to allow free movement from Uganda to Rwanda and opening the border. And basically, that term of Pan-Africanism. Indeed, as Africans, we need to come together as one solid particle.
Yeah,
exactly. If we really want to reach somewhere, if we really want to develop. Because even some thinker was saying one day that Africa, we are not safe. Reason being, we don't even have what they call a nuclear to protect us.
Yeah,
all those guys have
nuclear weapons.
Yeah, they are protected.
Look at most continents. We're not saying we advocate for having nuclear weapons,
but
look at how these people, they can decide to to
eliminate us. And we can get it if we come as Africa. Because it will raise our awareness as to create
even protection. Nuclear weapons is not used mainly for wars, just for protection.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I would basically, in the last words, say let's hope that all these points in the MOU come to a conclusion. It will be really a great impact towards Rwanda and Uganda connection.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, of course, guys. In our last words, it's been MC Feedy together with
Kemai Dollar.
And of course, comment below and tell us what you think about this particular story, the peace talks happening in Kigali. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell for more news and information. Peace out. See you in the other episode.